What would make a cat refuse to eat for 7 days straight? What could be more important than survival itself? This is Whiskers. And this was his best friend, George. For 12 years, they were inseparable. Every morning, same routine. George lived alone. Whiskers wasn't just a pet, he was family. Then one morning, George collapsed. A massive heart attack. Whiskers' desperate cries alerted a neighbor who called for help. Paramedics rushed George to the hospital, and Whiskers watched him disappear. Then he sat by the door and waited. George's daughter Emma flew in. She tried to feed Whiskers. He wouldn't even look at it. Just back to the door. Waiting. Day 2. The food remained untouched. The vet examined him. Physically, fine, but emotionally, he's grieving. Day 3. Whiskers was getting weaker, but he refused to leave that door. Emma tried everything. His favorite treats. His toys. Nothing worked. His eyes said it all. Where is he? Day 4. George was still unconscious in ICU. Critical condition. Emma had an idea. She brought George's sweater. Whiskers smelled it and curled up on it for the first time in days. But he still wouldn't eat. The sweater gave comfort, not hope. Day 5. Whiskers could barely move now. Emma held him, crying, "Please eat. Please." Please. Day 6. The vet's warning. If he doesn't eat by tomorrow, we'll lose him. That evening, Emma begged the hospital nurse. They're daying without each other. The nurse looked at her and finally said, "Bring him tomorrow." Early, Day 7. Emma carried a dying Whiskers into the hospital. They snuck through the back hallways to George's room. Emma opened the carrier beside George's bed. Whiskers, trembling and weak, crawled out. He smelled the air. He knew his friend was here. He meowed, soft, weak, but filled with love. And then Georgie's fingers twitched. His first movement in 7 days. Emma gasped. The nurse's eyes widened. Whiskers placed his tiny paw on George's hand. George's eyes slowly opened. He saw tears rolled down his cheeks. "Whiskers," he whispered, his first word in a week. Whiskers purred and rubbed his face against George's. A doctor rushed in. He saw George's vitals improving before his eyes. The doctor smiled. "Let him stay," he said quietly. A nurse brought food for Whiskers. Whiskers looked at the food, then at George. George nodded. "Eat, boy," he whispered. "Please." And Whiskers finally ate. His first bite in 7 days. Everyone in that room cried. Happy tears. Healing tears. 3 weeks later, George went home. With Whiskers right beside him, they returned to their spot. Shame, routine, same love. "You waited for me," George whispered. "You refused to give up." Whiskers just purred, as if to say, "I would wait forever." Their story went viral. Millions heard about the cat who chose love over survival. The hospital changed their policy. Therapy animals can now visit ICU patients, all because of one cat who refused to give up hope. Today, George is 80. Whiskers is 14, still inseparable. Every morning, the same routine. The newspaper, the lap, the love. Whiskers taught the world a powerful lesson. Love isn't just a feeling. It's a choice. A commitment. It's refusing to eat for 7 days because survival without love isn't survival at all. It's waiting by the door. Believing. Never giving up. So why did Whiskers refuse to eat for 7 days? Because true love waits. And sometimes, waiting is the most powerful thing you can do. If this story touched your heart, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Follow us for daily heartwarming stories. Share this with someone who needs hope. Remember, In a world that moves fast, sometimes the greatest strength is simply staying. Thank you for watching.